Guys, I'm here to rant. I'm just coming back from Costco. Went to go do some groceries. And when they discuss these things on social media on the cost of living, we all think it's a joke. It's not a joke, guys. It's getting worse. I'm someone that hardly look at my receipts after groceries and all that. But something stood out today. There's this product I usually buy. I went to Costco and I usually buy it. I bought it last month and it was $12.99. Guess what today, guys? I bought the same product, the same quantity, the same size, nothing changed, it's packaging, everything is still the same. And guess how much I bought it? $34.99. When I saw it there, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something. I was like, the way they shelf things and you're not sure which is which. And when they scanned it, I asked the lady, are you sure that's the price? She said, yeah, that's the price. That she used to buy it. That's the cashier. And that she stopped buying it. This is really big, Something needs to be done. It's not getting better. It's getting worse daily. And I don't know how people that are like low income earners, how to survive. Canada needs to do better. Yeah.
The cost of living is killing Americans. People are living paycheck to paycheck. They're not able to save up any money to afford a home. And pretty much people are taking out a ton of credit card debt just to afford groceries. People can't even afford their own cars. They have these massive multi-year loans just to be able to afford their cars. And what really scares me is people don't have a big enough emergency fund in case anything happens. And emergencies can include job layoffs, so you're not going to have any more income. And it could include any emergency room visits, and it can also include any repairs and maintenance for your vehicles because cars are a very expensive thing to maintain. But overall, everyone is feeling the pain. You're definitely not alone. The cost of living right now is just ridiculous, and unfortunately, the wages has not kept up to account for this insane inflation where we're sitting at right now. But I am curious, have you guys gotten any raises the past few years? And if so, what were they? Let me know in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.
So this is very random, but I notice a lot of people some people say like, oh, I love where I live. I love where I live. I fucking hate where I live. I'm in Massachusetts where, there's a lot of things that are nice here, a lot of nice scenery, a lot of nice places, honestly. But it's only nice here if you have money. If you have money to afford it. Otherwise, it fucking sucks. And where I live is like a tourist area. So for local people, it sucks even more. Someday, I want to move. I don't know when I'll ever be able to afford to. But if you live somewhere somewhat affordable where you're not paying $2,000 plus for a one-bedroom crappy duplex, let me know in the comments because I need ideas.
So me and my roommate just got approved for a new apartment in Philly. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. For the price that we're paying in Jersey, you would probably have to pay double. Like Jersey, I love you, Jersey, but Philly got the better prices. It got the better architecture, got the better food in there. Like it's less, you know what I mean? But niggas be dying. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Niggas be getting shot and shit. Like in my house that I was living in now, someone upstairs, my neighbor shot her ex-boyfriend in the neck. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only caveat. Death is the only caveat. But other than that, the price is good. Philly, you got the prices. But death, yeah, that's the problem.
As a Londoner living in the US, this is the greediest country I have ever lived in. So here's a list of things I've had to pay for which make no sense and would send the European mind into absolute psychosis. Let's kick it off strong with number 1. I pay processing fees for my rent. I pay my rent and then I pay $6 to process my rent. Why am I paying you money to take my money? Now the next thing is I didn't realize how expensive healthcare actually is. But one day I had a really bad toothache and I went to the emergency room. First mistake. They scanned my insurance card, put me in a queue, and when I finally get to see a doctor, he looks at my tooth and says, yeah, We can't actually help you. You need to go see a dentist tomorrow morning. I said, cool. 2 weeks go by, I get my bill. $600. Luckily, I had insurance, so I paid $120. But think about this for a second. I paid $120 for a doctor to tell me he can't help me. Now, this one takes me off beyond my imagination. I stayed at the Intercontinental Hotel in Chicago, stayed there for 2 nights for around $200 a night, plus I paid for valet parking. But when I got my bill, the numbers just weren't adding up. On top of all the money and taxes I paid, they still charged me a $32 resort fee. What is a resort fee? And when I'm asking the receptionist what is a resort fee, nobody can answer my question. And what's even worse is it's not a flat fee, it's $32 per night. The next one was kind of annoying. I got my car towed, $350. Pro tip, do not let your car stay there overnight. Now the next one is tip culture, and since living here I've learned to leave a 10% tip. But think about this for a second. Your boss is so greedy that he doesn't pay you not a livable wage, doesn't pay you a survivable wage, then guilt trips us, his customers, into covering the rest of your wage for you. The level of greed you need to have to even think of that concept is literally something only Mr. Krabs would do. Now, honestly, guys, this list is 25 things long, so if you want to see a part 2 or you like content on finance, make sure to drop me a follow. Peace.
I love when baby boomers are like, well, just save your money. What money? What money do you want me to save is my question. What money do you think I have? When I wake up, it goes cha-ching with a bill. 40% of what I earn goes to bills in some capacity. That leaves 60%. 10% is just breathing. I think when I wake up and start breathing, I lose 10% of my income. Then there's walking out the door. Now we add the gas to go buy the food. Then let me not forget the 14,000 beauty products I need to buy as a woman, the hair color, the nail color, the eyebrows, now the return gas home. Save your money. What money do you think I have to save? Should I put it in the stocks that keep failing? Where should I put it, baby boomer, you? Guide me. It's not through 7 miles of snow.
How bad the cost of living is right now, our standards for what is a good product have never been lower. Those standards are in absolute hell right now. Like, you can still find reasonably priced products, but they wind up being the biggest piece of crap you've ever used in your entire life. Like, I was in an Uber on the way over here, and it was like a pretty nice car. And I asked him, I was like, hey, I've never been in a car like this before. What brand is it? And he's like, well, they discontinued making it, so I got a pretty good price on it. And I was like, why did they discontinue making it? And he's like, well, there's a couple of finicky things. Like, for one thing, if the car stops for more than 10 seconds, it automatically shuts off. Plus, if it senses fire in the vehicle, then it automatically locks the doors. And I was like, well, that's not finicky. That is decidedly not finicky. That is like a massive, like the biggest safety hazard you could possibly ever have. And he's like, yeah, I know, but I paid $18,000 for it. And I was like, well, that changes things. And that is a good microcosm of the decisions that consumers are forced to make nowadays. Do I want to pay extra money, impoverish myself for safety, or do I want to pay less money and risk burning alive in my own vehicle?
Do they even want us to be here for real? They are saying rent prices have increased 35% since before the pandemic. What? I'm currently moving out my apartment in Chicago in West Loop, where I pay $2,700 in base rent, and I'm not moving out because of the price. My current building non-renewed my lease due to renovations because they want to charge even more for this apartment. Don't get me wrong, as my first apartment in Chicago, I loved this place. The convenience, the view. Hold on, let me show you. I wish I had my other blinds open, but yeah. Gotta get that done. Forgot to mention that I live in a 1-bed, 1-bath, and I live in a high-rise building in West Loop. I'm nosy, so I did some digging. Who gonna check me? I wanted to find out what they were gonna charge for this unit with the renovations, so I went on the website. After some light investigative work, I found out that the unit above me is actually gonna be available April 2nd. You wanna know how I know it's getting renovated? Oh! And the apartment that was listed had the same last 2 numbers as mine, so I know it's the one right on top of me. Same floor plan, same 1-bed, 1-bath. That apartment was listed for $3,200, and I want to understand what renovations could you possibly be doing that would make that apartment be $500 more valuable per month. I'm renting my new apartment from a private landlord, so I'm hoping I don't experience this. But who knows for real? I read online that Chicago rent is increasing by 4% each year. I want to know what y'all's experience has been. Do you rent from a private landlord or from a building, and how much has your rent increased? Let me know.
I know several young men right now in their mid-20s who are living at home. They have full-time jobs. The rest of us are living in apartments. I get married in 4 months. We are not buying a house. I saw someone on Twitter call this permanent adolescence. That's exactly what it is. And it's going to get worse. Donald Trump just said he wants people that already own homes to see their home values go up. That's sounding a lot like I will never own a home. When we enrich boomers and Gen Xers at the expense of Gen Z, we are severing our ability to leave the nest. Why do you think people are having kids so late? I'm a capitalist, but I will tell you this is exactly why democratic socialist figures like Zohran Mamdani are gaining so much popularity, because at least someone is listening to us. The future I think a lot of us see for ourselves is that we continue to live in boxes, AI replaces all of our jobs, and we have to live off some stimmy check from the government. That's bleak.
Just did a small grocery haul, but it was still very expensive. It came to 102 at 2 different places. I thought I did well, but now that I have it all laid out, it's not a lot of food for $100. Like, this is crazy. I feel naive. What's happening? Yogurt, milk, cream, orange juice, cereal, breakfast essentials. A ham, yes. Kielbasa, turkey bites. Pasta, 2 packs of cookies, 2 packs granola bars. Lunch snacks for the kids. Chicken fingers, essential. 2 frozen pizzas, easy Friday night dinner. Strawberries, bananas, apples. That is not a lot for $102.
Happy Friday, Junior. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Thursday, whatever you want to call it. Happy, happy, happy. I just thought I would jump on here because I'm so annoyed right now. I'm waiting at my daughter's school, waiting for her to get out, so I have a few minutes. The screen door at my house was damaged by wind, and I had to go and get 2 pieces to replace it on the door, which was the handle and some kind of pump. So I go to Home Depot, and I'm thinking in my head, like, $50, $60 at the most. This shouldn't cost that much money. Like, we're talking about a door handle, right? The door handle alone was $80, and the other part was like $47. So altogether, with taxes and insurance or warranty, whatever it was going to be, it was going to cost me about $168. So the whole time I'm talking to this guy, he's definitely has to get the impression that I am trying to save money, right? So then I was like, man, that's a lot. I said, I might as well get a new door. He's like, yeah. I go, can you show me some? And then he shows me one, and I was like, oh, how much is that one? He's like, oh, $285. And I was like, and it's better than the one I have. I was like, oh, cool. And it had a doorknob, which apparently some of them don't come with. So it had all the pieces included. I was like excited. I'm thinking, yeah, like, let's do it. And he's like, oh, plus the installation fee that starts at $250. So I'm like, you could have led with that, because, yeah, I literally snatched the pieces out of his hand and was like, thanks anyways, Timothy. I'm so confused. So we're looking at probably over $500 for a new door, as opposed to $168 for the 2 parts. Then I'm like, okay, whatever. I leave there. I go to another store just to look around. I'm killing time. And I end up getting like little Easter stuff for my kitchen, a tablecloth and some mats and some dish towels and things like that, stuff for my dogs. And I end up spending like $85, right? So I get up to the register, and there's like shopping bags, like with cats, and some of them had like tree, just different flowers and stuff like that, like printed shopping bags. So she tells me, did you want to buy a bag? So I'm like, oh, no, thank you. So she's ringing up my stuff and she's stacking everything up, and I pay. And she's like, okay, have a nice day. She gives me my receipt, and all my stuff's just sitting on the counter. And I'm like, okay, so when you said if I wanted to buy a bag, you meant if I didn't buy a bag, I wouldn't get a bag that's standard, with customer service and a purchase. I'm not even going to get that. And she's like, oh no, they're 25 cents. Bitch, I just spent $85 in the store. Are you fucking kidding me? Apple Pay. I don't even bring my purse inside anymore because I don't want to lose anything. Everything stays. Do you have a quarter? Bitch, do I look like I got a motherfucker? I pick that shit up and walk right outside. You guys, I'm not rich. My husband is a hard worker, and I would consider our family a middle class family. You know, we got one kid, we have her in private school, like we take vacations. We definitely don't struggle for the most part, but there are definitely times when I feel like, how do they want us to survive when I'm going to the grocery store and getting 4 days worth of groceries and spending almost $200? A 3-pound pack of ground beef cost me $28 at Walmart. Anyways, that's my rant. Where are you guys from? What kind of prices are you seeing? Right now the gas is almost $4 a gallon, I think, $3.89, I think. That's unleaded. Milk is not that expensive. The eggs are kind of back down. But what are you guys seeing where you're at? I'm just curious. Thanks for listening. Bye.
I'm 30 years old. I thought I'd have a decent salary, and I feel like I'm still in ways living like a student, or have this mentality of a student still. Because the reason I'm making this video is because I had a thought like, oh, maybe I'll have a little tipple, a little pre-drink. Obviously not the cheap vodka that you might get when you're a student, because you really are broke. And before going out and having a fancy cocktail. And it's like, I thought at 30, I'd be on a decent salary, I'd just be able to enjoy my life, wouldn't have to think about a £15 cocktail affecting my budget. But it does, because I don't make enough. And it's just like really, really frustrating. And I know that some ways people are literally struggling to pay for nappies, to pay for food, to pay for heating. And me comparing it to a cocktail isn't probably helpful, but I'm just saying, I want to enjoy something nice in my life and I'm overthinking it. Or the things that feel like treats, you have to really like deep that it has to fit into my budget. A cocktail, a mocktail even. If it's £15 mocktail, you're paying for juice. But it's the experience that we want. We just want to go out with our friends and have a nice time and de-stress from work and everything that's going on in this world. I'm here thinking like a student, like, oh, let me put... I know everyone's feeling the pinch. I really do. And even the people that are making six figures, and they can sound out of touch sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I know people in my life that are making good money and they're like, the cost of my spa has gone up and our food shop costs us more now, and they're shopping at Waitrose or Ocado or someone that is, quite pricey. But it's affecting everyone. I'm just making this video because it really just hit me like, wow, I sound like a student in that moment. I really sounded like I have no money. But then when I put it into perspective, because I'm also trying to save, which takes a big chunk of your salary, obviously. So you feel like you have less money. But I'm starting again, I'm rebuilding, and it costs you mentally, physically, and financially. I am struggling. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I should be on more money. I had to take a pay cut to get a bloody job. And now I make these videos and I'm just like, the realization of, why am I stressing about a £15 cocktail? A £15 pizza? Before you know it, that's 30 quid gone. And it's like, for me, that's nearly half a day's work.
Look at this receipt right here. This is Walmart. What did I pay for gas? I paid $2.63 a gallon for gas. This is January 21st, 2025. So this is literally the first day that Trump took office, basically, right? I'm at that same gas station. I paid $2.63. Can y'all tell me if y'all think it's cheaper or more expensive? Quickly. Take a quick guess. Okay, let's take a look together. What'd that say? $2.67. So nah, I'm not trying to hear y'all will try to gaslight us from what we can see. I can see the economy tanking. I hear people talking. Where I live in South Carolina, I hear people complaining about their electricity bill, and Dominion Energy is trying to increase it right now, 13%. I hear people talking about the gas prices haven't really changed. I can hear people talking about how more expensive beef has gotten. And then y'all got in my comments saying, oh, we just been surviving off of turkey and chicken and this, that, and the third, as if that's any cheaper than when Biden was in office. It's not. This all goes back to Trump's mishandling of COVID. Why haven't y'all gotten that yet?
The cost of living, that entire term is so much bullshit to me. Why the fuck is that a term, bro? Like, and it's so ridiculous how that term is just normalized. Yeah, bro, the cost of living is increased. Yo, you living right now? Yeah, I'm living, bro. How much does it cost? Like, nigga, why does it cost to live, bro? Oh, bro, the cost of living is going up. Why the fuck does it even cost to live in the fucking first place, my nigga? Like, that entire term is, like, absurd to me. Like, we didn't create life, but we put a price on life, bro. That's why this entire shit is bullshit, bro. Don't you see? This shit is bullshit. All of it, my nigga. Taxes, bro. What? God knows where the fuck that shit even goes nowadays, my nigga. Deadass, bro. Like that, I don't even, bro. Who knows at this point, bro? This shit is bullshit. Society, the government, the president, all this shit is fugazi as fuck, my nigga. How we gonna put a price on something we ain't even fucking create? Like, yo, this shit is mind blowing.
One thing I realized is that no amount of budgeting in 2026 is going to protect you from the absolute onslaught of expenses that every single day life is. Like, I encourage you to do it. Try to set a budget. I promise you, you will be over it by 10 a.m. I've tried. And this is what it looks like. You wake up, you're like, oh, I'm out of coffee beans, so I got to get more coffee beans. Then I go to the store and I'm like, well, while I'm at the store, I might as well get a banana. And then I get a banana and coffee beans and it still somehow winds up being $97. And then I get back to my apartment and I'm like, okay, I'm really done spending money for the day. And I open up my email and I have an email from Spectrum and it's like, bleh, and I'm just like, $100. Then I'm like, okay, really, I'm done for the day. And then I remember I still have to book a flight for a bachelor party that I agreed to 6 months ago that I don't even really want to go to. $800. Then I'm like, okay, no, really, I'm done for the day. Oh, that's right, you're out of toothpaste. Go order some toothpaste. And while I'm ordering some toothpaste, I'm going to need some mouth tape because I'm also out of that. And if I don't sleep well, I'm going to off myself. And then you slowly come to the realization that literally every single waking minute of your life, somebody is trying to extract value out of you. So make sure you buy my course if you want to learn about budgetary health in 2026.
How am I gonna pay you $500 a month if I'm getting paid $9?
It's $9 an hour, not $9 a day. $9 per hour.
Shut your mouth. I'm gonna go on my calculator. $9 times like 8.
Yeah.
72.
And they're gonna take taxes out too.
So like $60.
And Social Security.
$500 a month and I'm getting $60 a day? You're taking like all my money. Are you paying for my gas? Are you feeding me?
I'll feed you.
Are you paying for my gas?
No.
Then you're not getting $500 a month.
Where are you going to live, Ava?
I'm gonna live with you, but you're not gonna kick me out.
Ava. Okay, so you have to pay $500.
I can't. There's no way I can. Wait, so like, so basically like $50. Then.
But you keep saying that you're going to move out as soon as you turn 18.
I don't.
But if rent is $2,000 a month outside my home.
Oh wait, hold on. So like 72. I'm just gonna do the normal 72 times like I'm gonna go for like
5 days a week. You'll get 2 days off.
Times 5.
Okay. $360 a week.
That's no.
So do that times 4. How much is it? Okay, so there's now take $500 off to pay me. And
I have to pay for gas each trip. So like, minus 80, minus 7,000. Like, no, I'm gonna have someone pay for my gas. I'm gonna get a sugar daddy.
Ava,
I can't do it. I'm just gonna find an old dude that's about a.
Ava.
That's about a croak.
You're gonna be a sugar baby.
I don't know what else to do. I can't do that. I don't allow that.
Okay, but wait, listen. So when you turn 16, that's when you can start working. You don't have to start paying rent, which goes to a savings account for you once you're ready to move out and then given back to you.
Are you posting this?
I'm just explaining the situation because I'm going to send it to Bailey and Aaron. So, by the time you turn 16 to 18, that gives you time to promote.
And plus, hold on, wait. I'm really pretty and it's a lot to keep that up.
Bruh.
So, like, minus, 200. No, there's no way. I'm gonna have, like, $50 left to meet my name that month. $50 to my name. I don't even have $50 to my name right now.
Terry does.
I have, like,
5. Not even. Probably $12 to my name. Yeah, that's right. No. Terry, I need you to hurry up and grow and get in the NFL because I can't do it. I'm going to sell our dogs. I'm going to sell Chloe.
You're going to mooch off your baby brother.
I'm going to sell one of these kids.
Ava.
I'm going to sell them to somebody. For a lot of money. I'm going to sell the dogs. I'm going to sell this. Why do we have this boat? We can sell this boat and you could put that in my savings.
Except for that's mine.
No. Terry, I don't know what to do. I can't do it. She wants me to pay. Hold on. I need to take my seatbelt off for this one. She wants me to pay, when I get a job, $500 a month.
No, when you're 18, not when you're in school and stuff. You don't have to pay rent while you're in school. I'm talking about when you turn 18 and you go to college or whatever you're going to do while you live here and work. You can pay $500 a month and that'll get put in a savings account for you. And then if you live with us till you're 25, we'll take all that out and give it to you, and it'll be a down payment for a house.
I'm 25?
I mean, can you afford to live somewhere else? If you can't pay $500 a month?
I'm almost 30 living in my mom's house.
Okay,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're
Okay.
not even going to let a boy be over when I'm 25. I'm going to be a whole adult, and I'm going to have a curfew.
But can you pay $2,000?
I'm not staying till I'm 25. I'm not. I'll say maybe 20. 20's my limit. Not till I'm 25. I will be a whole adult.
We're gonna save this.
I'll probably have my.
Oh my, we have time.
You're gonna be using me.
What?
You're using me.
I'm using you for what? I'm saving your money is going into.
So I'm 25.
Do you want a down payment for your house or don't you?
I'm not living until 25. I know I'm your favorite
whenever
kid.
you decide to roll out, you can have what's in your savings, and if that's $500 because you stayed 1 month, good luck to you.
You want to say? I'll do that. You're not gonna let boys be over. You're not. I'm gonna have a 12 o'clock at night curfew.
How do you know
I'm gonna
this?
talk
You'll
back
be
at
grown.
25. You're gonna take my keys away.
You'll be grown.
You're
It's not
gonna
be
get
the
grounded
same.
from my phone at 25.
Oh, also you're gonna need to pay that phone bill your own self.
Damn. No, I'm not. No, you just got me this phone. This is you. You got no. I'm not.
When
No,
you're
I'm
18?
not. No, I'm not.
You can stay on our plan, but you'll just have to pay us like $40 a month.
What? No, I'm not. That. No, shut your mouth. I'll save until I'm 25. You're gonna live with mom until you're 25?
Good
So
job,
I guess
Tara.
me, Chloe, and Jace are just gonna live with you. Hold on. How old will Jace be when I'm 25?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be living with my little brother still? And you're gonna be like 50.
Watch it.
And Chloe's... No. How old will I be? Probably in high school still. Because your mom liked to bust it down when she was young. Or old. Not young.
Watch it. I am not old.
I'm not. I can't live with you until I'm 25.
Well, then you have to pay $2,000.
Like, what if I go out somewhere and they're like, oh yeah, you want to come back to my place? I'm like, no. It's my mom's house. You know, like the weird kid that lives in their mom's basement? That's what I'm gonna be like. No, it's not. If we can fix the attic, if we can put AC in the attic and fix the attic, I will live in the attic. But I'm not gonna live in that house with y'all.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You don't understand.
I know.
Hashtag Ava's poor. But beautiful.
Hashtag, if you're looking for a model, get me because I'm poor and I need to win something. 500 or more. Thank you.
Wait, what?
$500 or more.
For what?
If I win.
Win what?
Anything. I need to go fund me. I'm poor. Help. Go fund me.